Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Bronny James 2024 NBA Draft Decision dependent on team choice, not position. USC freshman Bronny James has not yet decided on the 2024 NBA Draft. Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul, the agent for LeBron James, shared details this week on what plays a role in that ultimate choice later this spring, team selection rather than draft placement. Bronny James, a four-star combo guard rated as the 26th best, is still in the developmental stages of his career and does not project as a lottery selection in the 2024 NBA Draft should he choose the one-and-done route. He averages 5.0 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game as a freshman at USC and hasn't yet found his comfort zone offensively, shooting 37% from the floor. I don't value a young player getting into the lottery as much as I do getting him on the right team in the right developmental situation, Paul told ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski over the weekend. Paul said Bronny wants to be his own man and is not focused on following in his father's footsteps or the widely circulated speculation he wants to play for the Los Angeles Lakers if his father sticks around. LeBron James said last month he will not influence his son's decision, but would enjoy playing alongside him at some point in the NBA. It's up to him. It's up to the kid, James told TNT's Inside the NBA ahead of this season's NBA All-Star Game. Obviously we gonna go through the whole process. He's still in season now, has the Pac-12 tournament coming up. We gonna weigh our options, and we gonna let the kid make the decision. LeBron James told ESPN's Dave McMenamin last year that he's got to be on the floor with Bronny before his career is over. Either in the same uniform or a matchup against him, James said. I don't mean like, guarding one another all game, because he's a point guard and at this point now I'm playing center or whatever the team needs from me. But I would love to do the whole Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. thing. That would be ideal for sure. If Bronny James declares for the draft and is selected, much of that could be due to a franchise believing it has a chance to land LeBron James in free agency as well. His NBA upside, based solely on his own merit as a prospect, is much less clear, 247 Sports Director of Scouting Adam Finkelstein said last year. His NBA projection depends on the extent to which his father ties the end of his career to Bronny's location. There is very little precedent for a 6'3" combo guard to be a first-round pick, much less a lottery pick, without being a dynamic playmaker. Bronny James is back in action Thursday night against Arizona State. USC is 12-17 overall this season. Darvin Ham on LeBron James guarding Zion Williamson, he sets the tone. The Los Angeles Lakers picked up a 128-104 win over the New Orleans Pelicans to cement their spot in the play-in tournament as the number 8 seed. A loss could have dropped the Lakers as low as number 10, so this was a crucial win that head coach Darvin Ham believed was possible because of how LeBron James set the tone by guarding Zion Williamson. He sets the tone. Usually, it's AD setting that tone, a couple of other guys. Taking on Zion is a huge challenge. That kid is a hell of a basketball player. The physicality he plays with, his athleticism, his ability to finish with either hand around the basket, constantly plays downhill, and it's a huge challenge he took on. It sends a message to the rest of our team when a guy with bronze stature and his tenure steps up to defend a young superstar like that. No one else can make excuses. He set the base for our defense. LeBron had put up 28 points and a season-high 17 assists in the win. Fans were more worried when they saw Anthony Davis limping off the floor, which made them around the whole world hold their breath until an injury update confirmed his participation in the play-in. Zion Williamson struggled mightily all game, putting up just 12 points on a night the Pelicans needed his scoring. He shot 30.8% from the field as we saw glimpses of LeBron back in his defensive prime to stop the 24-year-old rising superstar. LeBron James averaged 25.7 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 8.3 assists in unquestionably the greatest Year 21 season we have ever seen, making 71 appearances. While he can't single-handedly carry his team to a top 4 seed anymore, he's still a winner provided he has the right pieces around him. The Lakers have secured their spot in the 7-8 play-in tournament game, as they'll be traveling to New Orleans to take on the Pelicans. The Lakers have a 3-1 season record against the Pelicans and match up really well. The Pelicans were one of the hottest teams in the NBA through the winter before late-season injuries led to them dropping from number 5 to number 7 on the standings. They even credited a loss to the Lakers in the in-season tournament as being the turning point behind their season, so they'll be extra motivated to ensure that they get past LA to secure the number 7 seed. Some fans have made a ludicrous suggestion that the Lakers should lose the game to the Pelicans anyway to avoid being on Denver's side of the brackets. A win over the Pelicans means LA will face the Nuggets in round 1, which would be the least ideal outcome for the purple and gold franchise. If the Lakers lose to the Pels, they'll have to face the winner of the Kings vs Warriors play-in game to see who secures the number 8 seed. The final spot of the playoffs might bring a slight advantage, as the opponent is an inexperienced OKC Thunder squad, who the Lakers have beaten 3 times this season. The Lakers and Pelicans play on April 16, with the full playoff starting on April 21. Lakers' Anthony Davis confirms readiness for play-in game against Pelicans, despite injury scare. Los Angeles Lakers star Anthony Davis has assured fans and teammates alike that he will be ready to take the court for the team's crucial play-in game against the New Orleans Pelicans on Tuesday, despite exiting Sunday's victory with a back injury. Davis, who left the court during the Lakers' 124-108 win over the Pelicans, addressed reporters regarding his injury status, emphasizing that there is no doubt he will be available to play in the upcoming matchup. He cited a back spasm, triggered by a push from Pelicans' Larry Nance Jr., as the cause of his discomfort but expressed confidence in his ability to recover in time. Lakers head coach Darvin Ham echoed Davis's optimism, describing the injury as nothing major and expressing extreme confidence in Davis's availability for the pivotal play-in game. The 31-year-old Davis has been a cornerstone of the Lakers lineup this season, averaging impressive statistics of 24.7 points and 12.7 rebounds per game. His leadership and on-court prowess have been instrumental in guiding the team through a challenging season and positioning them for a playoff run. Davis, a 9-time All-Star and 4-time All-NBA first-team member, has proven his resilience and determination time and again throughout his illustrious career. As the Lakers gear up for a showdown against his former team, Davis's presence on the court will undoubtedly be crucial to their success. With tip-off scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time in New Orleans, Lakers fans can rest assured knowing that their star player will be ready to give his all as they vie for a playoff spot. The outcome of Tuesday's game will determine the number 7 seed in the playoffs, with the winner set to face the number 2 seed Denver Nuggets in the first round. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Anthony Davies? Leave your opinion in the comments.